Alright, this thing is on. Alright, bet. What's up, people? It's Kingsley Cross at Kingslow Fitness. This is Kingslow Fitness, right? I'm out here. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and whatnot. But I had something to talk about, and I didn't want to disturb the neighbors or my mom in that perspective. So I'm out here. Now, why am I out here? Yo, the first thing that hit me in the head, the Wallie effect. Are you familiar with the Wallie effect? If not, I'm gonna give you a story about the Wallie effect. I mean, it's pretty much based on that movie Wallie, right? And how they say some things come to fruition in the perspective of certain types of movies that's played out here. You know what I'm saying? Certain types of movies that's been played. Now, this was a few years back. This movie came out a few years back. Cartoon type, you know what I'm saying? Cartoon type of movie. But it takes place on Earth and outside of Earth, for one. All right, just to give a little details and whatever. And how we didn't take care of Earth and whatever, so we had to go elsewhere. And we could, in that sense, like, fortunately, in a sense, with technology, we were able to still live outside of the Earth. But that living expense caused, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of living expense, technology and whatever helping us and everything, it became detrimental. It became detrimental to the human body. You see, like, let's say like tonight, for instance, I hear cars dragging and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Drag racing or whatever. Not drag racing, but, you know, driving fast after hours, such and such a time, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. Am I talking about that? Not really. I mean, yes and no, because that's part of it right there. Everybody's sitting down. Even in your car, you're sitting down in your car. Think about it. Even in your car, you're sitting down. This day and age, we're out here. You know what I'm saying? You see me? I'm not in a car. I'm walking around. I feel good walking. You hear the cars going and this, that, and the other. Have they gotten up? Have you gotten up? Okay, let's say, for instance, you're in your house, right? So let's say you're in your house. You're in there all day, every day. Does that make sense, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in your house all day. Think about it. You're in your house all day, every day. You get out your house, you jump in your car, and you're driving. Think about it. You're still sitting down on your butt. In a sense, your body is compressed, right? So people become fat in that sense. In other words, not to even say it like that too tough, but think about it. In the movie Wallie, think about it in the sense of the movie Wallie. By the way, this is Kingsley Cross at Kingslow Fitness, Kingzlo Fitness, right? Now, in the sense of fitness, you know what I'm saying, something that hit me in the head, not only on the physical, but on a spiritual plane, because that was it's like foreseeing. The movie is like a force, you know, the author foresaw it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, okay, so put it like this. Okay, so everybody's sitting down, this, that, and the other, this day and age, right? 2021, everybody's sitting down or standing up. You see me? I'm trying my best to, like, I'm sitting down, I'm standing up. I create a little workstation as I'm standing up, just as I would sitting down. Think about that. I try to tell other people in a sense also. I'm here telling you. All right? Again, with the Wallie effect. So, okay, so consistent sitting down. In the movie Wallie, right? In the movie Wallie, so the future, in a sense, they're in a alternative, their spaceship or whatever. It's a spaceship. It's like the Earth. It's as big as, it's a round ship, whatever. I don't know if they're inside of it, outside of it, like Earth perspective. I think they're inside, actually. And it's technology, of course. So the way they go through transportation, they're not walking. They busy. They got a little, like, the transportation is like a car. Like, they have cars nowadays, a 2-seater. Yo, it's just a 1-seater. It's a wheelchair type. It's almost like a wheelchair. So you drive in like that. We can't really drive too fast on a wheelchair type, so they might have a speed limit, the whole 9 yards. But think about it, this might be the future. It's like the future in that perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy right there. It's almost like literally, that's what the future is being portrayed. That's crazy. That's how the future is being portrayed in that sense. I see some car coming my way. I seen the lights coming through a different perspective though. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be mindful altogether. You know what I mean? You got, okay, yeah, that's another thing. All right, so this is like one of my first long videos, maybe. Again, to be mindful, right? I'm talking about a spiritual perspective on that mindfulness. Spiritual perspective on that mindfulness. Now, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I can say, yeah, I'm one of those characters if I put my mind into it, because you know what I'm saying, the Matrix, it actually has me doing a lot of things. I'm back on programming with the, you know what I'm saying, like with Python, and I'm thinking about going back into, yeah, like literally, I'm in this world. I'm literally thinking about going back right back into HTML, CSS, create those websites, go even deeper. You know what I'm saying? Going through the process of like using coding for creation of video games and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say for instance a to-do list. The one that I had when I had BlackBerry, that was the illest to-do list, and then all of a sudden, think about this also, okay? So the illest thing that ever came out in a sense of technology was the BlackBerry. Why I say the BlackBerry? When I had it, I was using to-do matrix, and I was using what's the other one? There's to-do matrix, and there's the other one. There's to-do matrix, and let me think. To-do matrix, as well as idea matrix. Ooh, idea matrix. You know, that little keyboard and everything, the spitty fingers, using just the thumbs. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. And just the way it was laid out for to do matrix, and how it gives off that alarm all the time. It just kept giving off that kind of for certain time, for certain things, and just the way you organize everything, how things was organized. I'm like, all right, so why am I talking about that now? Again, technology, and to top it off, how much productive that form of technology was, not only for me, but for a lot of people who was using to do matrix, right, and idea matrix. But mind you, right, not only did BlackBerry fall off, right, so did to do matrix, so did, what's that, Rex Wireless or whatever. I'm like, they coming back or what? I don't know. Me as a designer and programmer, I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing my work. Let me keep pursuing further in technology. So if I can't get that kind of build for myself from somebody else, build it myself. Build it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Just to build it once. I kind of like being close to these trucks. I'm behind this truck right here, this little truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might even sit on the wheels or whatever, chilling and shit like that, whatever. Trucks be parking over here and all that kinds of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so in that sense, I'm out here loud and clear, right? But at the same time, I'm away from where I live, so people sleep well. And I guess they're about to wake up soon also. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, I'm out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out and about while people sleeping in a sense, or most people. But at the same time, I show respect to everybody in that perspective, to go away from residential. Cause I know I could be loud, yo, trust me. Listen to some other videos of mine where you're gonna hear like how I'm kind of loud and all that good stuff, right? That's actually up and coming. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first in many, you heard? First in many in that perspective. And that many is gonna be, I'm gonna be loud and clear with it. I'm gonna be loud and clear with it. Live and uncut. I don't know about live. I don't know. Sorry. Up and coming with live, but I don't know about that uncut. I mean, if you're uncut, then you're live, right? If you're uncut, then you're live. So I guess I don't mind that altogether. You know what I mean? I don't got no wheels personally, and I'm glad I don't have any wheels. I mean, I got my skateboard, but you know how people, how you skateboard on one side or you skateboard on the other side. I'm on this one side. I'm like, I gotta go on this other side also, you know what I'm saying? But that started working. I ain't work out for me too tough. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I want to, you know, consistency is the key. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm ambidextrous with it. I don't want to be one side that's more dominant than the other or whatever, right? I want to work with both sides in that perspective. You feel me? In that sense, working on the left side as well as the right side. Get it? Ambidextrous. That's what I do with my art. And you know what I'm saying? I guess with my writing, because art, you know what I'm saying? You're writing on paper, you're drawing on paper, same thing. But again, this title, let's say titled up, right? The Wallie effect. The Wallie effect. If you haven't seen that movie, I think it's a Pixar joint or something. The Wallie effect. I'm gonna put that all. I'm thinking YouTube put in the description. I'm putting a little detailed information and everything like that. Technically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to work out. I was supposed to work out before I go to sleep. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep late and whatever. I'm like a vampire in some ways, but I get my work done. You know what I'm saying? This is what this. I was like not born to do this craziness or whatever, but check this out. You see, before this pandemic, I was doing the same thing as I'm doing right now. I mean, not literally on this video scene, whatever, but behind the scenes, I was just busy while everybody was sleeping, while everybody sleeps, because that's the best time to get into self in that perspective right there. The best time to get into self. And I realized about myself after doing that for so long, you know what I'm saying? But I had to reconfirm by, you know what I'm saying, like listening to others in that sense, you know what I'm saying, just to reassure facts, you feel me? To reassure the facts. I mean, I tell you this on the real right there. I remember, you know what I'm saying, like, let's say, imagine being out here in this world, right? And literally, the veil opens up the whole world. I'm talking about, when I say the veil opens up in my perspective, like, let's say, for instance, this night turns into day as it's about to, but this night turns into a different type of day. With that daytime, the color is green or some shit like that. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute. I know it wasn't purple. It was, you know what I'm saying, like the veil opened up and it was literally on some green type of ish. I was scared as hell. This was years ago. Years. Right? I guess that was like a wake up call for self. You know what I'm saying? Because I was kind of, I'm trying to, yeah. As I'm going through the remembering, I'm like, I was studying it before seeing that craziness. They opened up the floodgates. The floodgates were opened up for me. The floodgates was opening up for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy doing the studies at the time, way back when, on the strength. You know what I'm saying? You know, as I studied today, I studied from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You study today, you studying yesteryears. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my 40s or whatever, You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's like I've been in school after school is said and done. Okay, in my perspective, put it like this also, how I feel like I'm one of those characters in that sense. When I was in school, I wasn't feeling doing no damn homework too tough right there. You know what I'm saying? I went to resource room, I had counseling and all kinds of craziness. I don't know why really, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to, but away from that, let me see here. Yeah, all that craziness right there. And yet at the same time, this day and age, okay, so put it like that. This day and age, way before this pandemic, seeing this, that, and the other. I think from the time I went to college and thinking, oh, I'm feeling technology, okay, this, that, and the other. Let me work with this piece right here. I'm starting to feel it. Okay, something I could rock with or whatever, you feel me? I could rock with this right here. So, I think from there, I started doing all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying, freelancing on Craigslist and shit. From the time that, you know what I'm saying, from the time Craigslist was on and popping when it started and everything, from that time and other scenarios like that. You know what I'm saying? Other scenarios like that. Busy freelancing here and there. It was all good. The time, like, let's say when Flash was on and popping for websites or whatever, I was in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Flash websites. All that. You know, reminiscing here and there. There's other things, a lot of things I did in my life and still doing. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming on my artwork, the Art of Kingslow Fitness. You know what I mean? I stay going through and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm over hearing like the background noise. It's like something that just went off a little extra. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe that's my cue to let this go. I'm on 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And change right there. 15 minutes and counting. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like the Wallie effect. Because I even seen like, not to say like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you see people around you or whatever. They went from a certain size to a bigger size. Oh my goodness. Oh, not to really say it like that, but think about it though. Think about your health. This is Kingslow Fitness on the stuff right there, talking to the people. Get out your house, do some, walk around. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself some time, put the timer up, walk around and all that good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Do what you have to do for yourselves right there. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's after hours and whatever, right? So cars that be passing, it's like a couple of lanes here and there, this, that, and the other. I'm on this ending of the lane, blah, 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 blah. Cars be passing by. Once in a blue on this lane, they're on the main one that go a little faster, whatever. But when they passing by, and you know what I'm saying? I make sure to go towards the gate, cause you never know with some of these characters out here. You know what I'm saying? Like on the real. I gotta be mindful, you feel me? As much as I be doing aggressive things at times or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I try not to get hurt from other people's aggression. If I go aggressive and I get hurt, that's on me, you feel me? But aggressive from somebody else, unless we fighting or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about that too. You know what I'm saying? Like scenarios like that, I gotta practice everything that, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Everything you learn in your life has to go through it. You gotta go through it. You're going through a practice. Everything is a practice. Everything in this life is a practice. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I tell myself this. I have my little daughter. I tell her that all the time. In that sense, you know what I'm saying? As I'm learning, I'm teaching. You know what I'm saying? And I realize how, in a sense, the teaching comes back to me. When you teach other people, you capturing it for yourself hardcore, and at the same time, when the student comes back to you on some teaching, now that's an even better story, right? That's another level right there for self. Like, damn, that's what I taught her. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I taught her. This, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, just to enforce growth upon. You know what I'm saying? How the kids are growing up. How we are growing up, how this world is growing up. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is one of my first like long talks, I guess. I'm gonna post this uncut. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna look for it's all like close up of my face and whatever. Close up. You know what I mean? So I might go like this or something. This part right here could be the half of my face or whatever showing. In that sense of the smile, I don't know, but and call it the Wallie effect. Hey, this way. How about this as expression on the face? The Wallie be like the Wallie effect, like the Wallie effect, the Wallie effect, the Wallie effect. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of screenshot I'm gonna take and put a little. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that little bell and whistle, the thumbnail and everything, so people to attract the people who, you know what I'm saying, to listen. For those who want to listen, and those who be like, damn, I thought it was something else. I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to hear this character talk about this, that, and the other. But you know what I'm saying? Either way is fine. That's why there's love and hate. That's why there's likes and dislikes. And you know what I'm saying? Like me myself, it's like taking a hit or something. Or taking that, or getting that other type of hit, that love, you know. And me, as much as I'm like anxious, kind of fighting type of character, not to fight, you know, in that sense, but I'm more or less, I'm more a lover than a fighter in that perspective. But at the same time, if I'm not getting either one, I get like my body gets into that fighting motion and shit, or something right there. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm gonna let that go right there after stating that. I'm gonna let that piece go. But not, you know what I'm saying, I'm also a humble individual, so, you know what I'm saying? In that perspective, I had to, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, the discipline that one learns in life, gotta, you know what I'm saying, like you gotta keep that ingrained in oneself in that perspective, you know what I mean? To be humble and all that good stuff right there. Do I keep going with this? I'm like something on 20 minutes right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might say a little song, a little shout outs right there. You know what I mean? Like, I overheard Conja Queen. How you doing, Conja Queen? I overheard her speaking and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on like half of the video and whatever. You know, she got that hypnotizing like spiritual perspective going on and everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's give her a shout right there. Give her a shout. That's all. Got this like I'm looking at myself with a smile on my face right there as I gave her that shout right there. Kingslow Fitness right there. Da. Yeah. Also, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, also what else about Kingslow Fitness, right? In that sense, like the spiritual perspective, this, that, and the other. Me tapping into my spiritual self. How am I going in that perspective right there? I was busy telling people, you know what I'm saying, like fellow what do you call this, fellow spiritual individuals as I was in class, in Brother Panic's class of 47, and that perspective right there. Class of 47 was goody. You know what I'm saying? As I was in that class right there. As we collaborate periodically and stuff like that, we on the Discord. Yeah, we on the Discord. You know what I'm saying? We go through that on that, you know what I'm saying, that class reunion. You know what I'm saying? After the fact, or some like, yo, we gotta keep in touch. And the 9 right there. That's what's up. On that spiritual tip, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Cause me personally, I don't really have any friends nowadays. Or, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, I'm by myself. I'm a loner type of nigga. I'm a loner type of character. You know what I'm saying, in that sense, because I got to stay focused right there. I got to see how this world, I'm looking at this world, how it stay, and I'm like, can I really have friends? Is friends really, like, do I have to have friends in this world? You know what I mean? Like, yo, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I need is a companion, a shorty right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and a few other kids and all. You know what I'm saying? I got one seed. I don't got no wife, this, that, and the other. Don't ask me no questions in that sense right there. Because I keep, you know what I'm saying? That's like a repeat of questions from Udine years right there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all feel good out here. Yapping and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I be in the basement and stuff like that. I be reading my bookstore. I be on my focus, trust. I be on this other type of focus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I give shout outs to Brian Tracy in that perspective. When he mentioned about, like, if you can't capture something in a sense with your studies, put it in the form of melody. So I went something like this. Now let me stop. Yeah, I'm going there, trust. I'm going there in the 90s. But after he stated that, and after a couple of years of thinking about it and going through my studies and everything, I'm like, I could actually let me play some instrumentals, as they have instrumentals out there. I don't, you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to mix, you know what I'm saying, make some beats here, and you know what I'm saying, I'm working on it. It's gonna be a minute. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a programmer and a designer. And you know what I'm saying? And like, I gotta go through another learning curve. I gotta go through that learning curve with Beatmaker 3 as an example. I could, you know what I'm saying, I cut up the beatboxing as in that sense. You know what I'm saying? This is exaggeration of what I was doing just now with my beating, the beatboxing. You know what I'm saying? I do that like no other right there. Trust me. Oh, what going on? I was looking at some highlights, calendar information. I get this periodically or whatever. I still try to I still go on that organized perspective. You know what I'm saying? If I have to put down on some real what's going on the daily basis on the strength right there, I put it on the calendar to remind me of, you know, remind myself certain things. You know what I mean? I think the ultimate reminder that I see on my calendar, which is a good look, is about myself, for one, and just now about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm thinking, okay, she going to school, such and such a time, she gotta wake up, blah, blah, blah. I don't live with her, da, 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 da. But at the same time, I gotta keep her in mind. I gotta know what's going on with my kid. That's an extension of myself right there. You know what I'm saying? I was told vice versa, that she's an extension of me. I didn't get that too tough, and just now as I just said that, I kind of sort of don't get that. I get it somewhat, the Matrix perspective and whatever. I can't even comprehend it too tough on that statement, much less, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Call me selfish on the strength. That's fine. Call me selfish on the strength. Because again, like, all this talk that was going on in the spiritual realm in that sense, or spiritual talk. Oh, like letting go of friends, this, that, and the other. Studying that kind of, certain types of books or whatever, this, that, and the next. Where there's been books that's similar to these books that's like the self-help pieces. Yo, it's like, if you put the two together, it's the same thing. If you're going through your focus, that's how I've been going through my focuses and whatever. What helped me a little bit in addition, was that self-help joints. The various self-help books that put your mind frame in a certain way, because it's like those are psychological books. And this spiritual perspective is like it's going through one's psyche. It goes through your psyche. The psyche. You get it? It goes through your psyche. It's a psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? My lips are getting dry in that perspective right there. You know what I'm saying? That's TMI, but hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That means I gotta take a pause, right? I gotta pause for a moment, put this down, and I'll be back in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yo, on the strength right there, like, alright, so bet. Think. What else? So yeah, my thought process is like, it's getting after hours in the 90s right there, right? About that time to hit the bed and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? People coming back in, or they going out. It's one of the two. People coming back in, or they going out for this time frame, this next day and age, in that sense. This next day and age in that perspective. Again, the Wallie effect, people. Think about it. This might have been a long piece right there, about a half an hour, 28 minutes as I see on the clock. But think about what I just meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see how some spiritual characters, got that long talk and whatever, this, that, and the next. I mean, I guess I just did that personally as well. It happens. But think, read between the lines. Read between the lines. King's Low Fitness, right? This is King's Low Fitness. KINGZLO Fitness. This is King's Low Fitness. Kingsley Cross at King's Low Fitness. That reading between the lines, I'm busy spitting that, right? Yeah, it's a little crazy. I don't know if I'm loud as whatever. You know what I mean? Again, I get loud as I can periodically. Because again, I'll be like listening to instrumentals, and then like it just come at me as with the, you know what I'm saying, as I'm reading my books, listening to the instrumentals, feeling certain types of vibes, and I'm reading it like I'm singing it right there. So I'm trying to think if I can go through a process of a freestyle without any kind of beats or whatever, or think about a beat, or even think about that metronome or some. This is Kingsley Cross at King's Low Fitness. Yeah, kind of. I fell off of the, so I had to stop it right there. It's not. I had to stop for a minute. Alright, let's say for instance, AIR, blah, 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 AIR Corp in that sense. We got the trucks, put it up. We got the trucks, blah, 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 the I'm way off. It's my bedtime right now. It's my bedtime right now. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if I don't got like a book in front of me, or if it's or instrumentals, I can't really go there right now. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, up and coming, you gonna hear from this character right there, for this character right here. Cause I noticed that with some of these other spiritual characters, these other characters right there, they be having you know what I'm saying? They got their music going. They got their own instrumentals popping right there. I'm like, damn, listen to these little characters, like young characters doing their thing and whatnot. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, as Prodigy mentioned, or some like, you know, I'm one of those young old timers. You know what I'm saying? One of those young old timers right there. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Cause I stay young. I'm gonna stay young right there. I'm one of those young old timers who gonna stay young, because this is Kingslow Fitness. I gotta keep working out the whole 9 yards right there. You know what I mean? I be hearing these characters out here on the streets. They be on some aggressive with their cars and whatever. I love my life in that sense. So it's like, instead of getting a fast car type, saying my thought process, you know, future reference, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get that manual transmission, the type car, but not no fast car. Nah, that's dead. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys from way back, he went through a little something with the motorcycle scene. You know, speed is something else. You gotta be careful with your speed. For real. That's another thing I guess I gotta state right there. You know what I'm saying? Because in a sense, you start off slow. So how about this with those who might be feeling the fact that this Wallie effect, I'm gonna throw out a little something in that sense through Kingslow Fitness in that perspective, right? You start off slow before you think about doing anything fast. You must go slowly first. You must take your time, in other words. You must take your time. Take your time. Yo, real talk, even as I'm I love this fact, right? I'm out here, I'm still like a third car coming, whatever, from the time I've been on this piece right here. Yo, from the time I've been walking, I'm like moving around, walking in that perspective right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. It's all good. Yo, I feel great. Real talk. Instead of, cause like there's times I'm standing up, I'm behind my desk, right? I'm sitting behind my desk and everything, or I'm standing behind my desk, right? Or standing behind a platform that I put like my equipment on top of, right? But I'm just standing there. Just standing there. That's not a good look. Or I'm just sitting there. Just sitting there. That's not a good look. That shit is it's crazy right there. Crazy, you know what I mean? So neither one, it's like, yeah, I do that periodically, but you see me here right now, yo, if on the strength, if I get like mad hits or whatever, this, that, and the other, you'll see me more often walking around in that sense of Kingslow Fitness, if that's what y'all feeling, you feel me? If y'all feeling my, you know what I'm saying, my style or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I could do this all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel much better moving around. Real talk, I feel much better moving around as I just did. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell I was gonna go do my workout routine. Yo, real talk, this is like a warm-up right there. If it wasn't for sleep, and I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get my sleep just now, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, cause I tell you something, real talk. The sun about to come up in that perspective, how much I need sleep. I've been up all day, you feel me? All day till nighttime, you know what I'm saying? And then till daytime again, and I get my sleep though. I get my work in, and I get my sleep. I get my sleep, and I get my work in, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not working, it's practice. It's the same thing, because it's all good. It's all that same, it's the same thing. It's practical. It's a practical perspective. You get that? It's a practical thing. Trust me. Everything is a form of a practice. Everything is a practice right there. You get me? This one coming out there in front of the gate. I don't know what's up. They start I don't want to cause no havoc on no characters all together with Kingslow Fitness on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's another thing. I got a little something on that spiritual tip that's real strong. I don't want to use that. I don't want to execute out here in that perspective on nobody, unless absolutely necessary. You get me? I know I get hurt, or you know what I'm saying, at the same time or whatever. I've been through that with the you know, going through against other people, other disciples, mind you. You know what I'm saying? I miss being at that temple also. That's another thing that helped me out a lot. That's another thing that helped me out a lot in that sense. For what do you call that piece right there? With the spiritual perspective, the spiritual plane. Yo, I implemented what I learned everywhere I go. If it makes sense, I ingrain it as a part of myself. You know what I'm saying? I ingrain it as a part of myself, within myself. And so as my life keeps going on and prosper in that perspective on the strength, you know what I'm saying, it's all practical to go through the practice. Everything is a practice. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a practice right there on the strength right there. It's a practice. 36 minutes on the clock. I'm not cutting this either. I'm not gonna cut it short or nothing like that. This is gonna be okay, so yesterday was 9/11 to top it off. Yo, I forgot what they call it. You know, we're constantly saying something over and over and over and over. Yeah, chanting, what have you. Yo, I kept throwing it out there to the universe. Sometimes, you know, we throw things out there, you know what I'm saying? I was like, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, on a Saturday. Some craziness like that. I just kept going on, yo. 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying, you know, it's like an emotional type of feel. They'll give you a little something, the nuggets right there. You get some emotion from what happened. And for, you know what I'm saying, like, I know a lot of, yo, trust me on this right here, think about it. I looked on the article somewhere online, I was somewhere, and there was an article online that mentioned it's been 20 years since the 9/11 incident. Yo, real talk, as I just said that, I might be wrong, but that's what I saw. And this was like later on, like towards this time frame right now. But earlier I was, you know what I'm saying, as soon as I woke up, you know what I'm saying, like, I realized it's 9/11 and stuff. I'm like, 9/11, 9/11, on a Saturday, 9/11. Yo, I was going in on some other level right there. I might, you know what I'm saying, like, on the strength, you might hear that in the beginning of this video. I'm gonna do a little something right there, just because, in that sense, to represent for 9/11, to top it off. So this is like a spiritual awakening. It is not the sunlight in the background. That's not the sunlight right there. Hold up. Let me see if I can point at it as I'm on this piece right here. There you go. That's weird. It was like off up here. But yeah, that's not the sunlight right there. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's lit. That's what's goody. You feel me? And I might be talking now, blah 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 blah. But yo, if you think about it, it's September 12th right now, but yesterday was 9/11, September 11th, 20 year. I guess it was a 20-year anniversary in that sense. And I guess, I don't know if people actually talked about it in advance on some, you know, throw a little something out there for the spiritual plane. It's out there in the spiritual plane. I think you can still do that. How about that? Maybe you can still do that. Being the fact that, okay, that was the day, 9/11, you know what I'm saying, 20-year, apparently 20-year anniversary. This is another day. Keep going with it. That's what I'm thinking. It's the 12th right now. It's the 12th right now. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I went to see my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I saw her mom, so you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And we didn't even get to mention anything about 9/11 Too Tough. Strangely enough, I didn't hear Too Tough. You feel me? Or even, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I don't listen to the news, but I hear from others about the news. You know what I mean? I hear from others about the news. Now, so it's getting the time frame, like I'm seeing more cars coming in, blah, blah, blah. Going back and forth on the, I guess the highway type, not highway really, but you know what I'm saying, one of those interstates or whatever, I guess, whatever they call it. I don't drive, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I guess this might be on cue also. It's getting cold, the weather's changing. I got my sweatshirt on and the Niners right there. Got my sweatpants and everything. Yo, I just realized also something also, right? Yo, I feel so much more, coming the arts right there, the martial arts and all that good stuff right there, kung fu in that sense, right? Yo, I realize it's better to have sweatpants on. I feel so much more looser in my legs. Yo, I feel my movements in my legs. I feel so much loose. I feel so loose, yo. You know what I'm saying? I feel so much more free in that perspective. The other day I was like, damn, for next summer, in that sense, because I got shorts that's like, they not loose like that. They got, you know what I'm saying, shorts that's kind of like jeans or some craziness, whatever, some craziness like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wear belts or whatever. But I try to fold up my sweatpants because that's how comfortable they are in that sense, to make it like shorts or whatever. It wasn't rocking too tough. You feel me? So I had to like let go of the sweatpants and the feeling of feeling mad loose and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta figure, yo, real talk, if I don't see it out there in the world, I might as well create something in that perspective with the shorts or something. You know what I'm saying? Sweat shorts or crazy, you know what I'm saying? Something right there. Somebody get back to me on that craziness or whatever. Because real talk, that's a good, in a sense to me, because I'm like, I feel so good in my sweats. I feel so good in my sweats. That's what I love doing about when I was freelancing like no other, and I'm looking forward to getting back. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm busy practicing every day, this, that, and the next. The best thing I like about freelancing in that sense is like, I'm in my pajamas. Not my pajamas per se, but I'm in my sweats. I'm literally in my sweats right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out and about, I'm outside. That's what I would invest in that sense. No other type of gear but the sweats, you feel me? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? They talking about some party scene going on, and they got parties going on to be having around here, this, that, and the other. I'm going to any of those parties or whatever, but I'm saying, and I'm like, if I was to go to those parties, I'm going in my sweats right there. I'm going to rock a little something sweaty, you feel me? Not sweaty, where I'm sweating or whatever. I'm trying to come up in there clean, but you know what I'm saying? Yo, this summer, I was going in hard. I was sweating bricks right there. So, you know what I'm saying? That's another story right there. But now wintertime is coming back in that sense. So to go hard, I wouldn't be sweating as much and whatnot. So I guess that's a good look also, because you know what I'm saying? Less functified. And also on the real people, again, the Wallie effect. Be mindful of what y'all going through in this lifetime. We in our houses and whatever, this, that, and the other. But we still need to keep ourselves clean. That was a brief pause, something to think about. I'm going to let y'all go with that said, real talk. You know what I'm saying? To keep clean also. Cleanliness is godliness in that sense, as they say. That's real. Because on the real, on the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be passing by some shorty that may be feeling the character, but this character on some like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, for real. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, real talk. After hearing that just now, I hope that maybe you want to jump into the shower or whatever. Yeah, feel me? Like, for real. None of that extra. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Some people throw on that perfume. The shorties throw on the perfume. Dudes throw on their cologne, whatever, this, that, and the next. Nah. Yo, clean up after yourselves, people. That's, yo, on this stuff. Yeah, there's times, you know what I'm saying, me personally. All right, so I'll play it off like every other day.